What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Glasses that I haven't worn in a very long time. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, honey. Honey, we don't have anything to talk about. I was talking about these glasses because I was trying to figure out, do you see the light ring in these glasses? But only when I lift my head up do you really see it, and you only really see them in one, okay? So I said I wanted to wear these glasses because there's another pair of glasses that I haven't worn in a long time, but the reflection is just, it bothers me. I can't even see my goddamn self. So so I don't wear them. I only wear them like when I'm not making videos, but I like them so much, you know what I mean? So I didn't watch Real Housewives of Miami last night. I watched Poker Face, which was actually such a good episode that I had a dream about it. Like I went into a dream state with that whole scenario. That was like, I think that is one of the best ones so far, because what happened, I did not expect. I'm not going to tell y'all on the last episode of Poker Face. I did not expect that, but we're going to see, honey. We're going to see what the next episode gives. I keep thinking, didn't they have a break in Poker Face? They had a break in Poker Face, and then they came back. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be, but I am thoroughly enjoying it. It's on the 8th episode, I believe. So anyways, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know you stopped by, honey. We are down here. So what are we talking about? Okay, I have my tea. Let me stir. Let me stir my tea. Let me stir my tea. Let me stir my tea. All right, let me stir my tea. So, all the stuff going on with Potomac, we talked about that. Mia, she apparently came out and apologized for lying. I don't know. It seems like a pattern for that I'm not interested in covering. I ain't got time. It's too much. And the lying was and currently is her way of getting attention, right? That's how she gets attention. That's how she's always gotten attention. Just tell lies. And it's working for her in her adult life. She could tell lies. We all call her out. They post it on the blogs. They post the apology. It's a pattern of behavior, pathological. So I'm not interested. I'm just not interested. So let's go ahead and see what's on the blogs, honey.
I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
Did you like the video? Go ahead and like, subscribe. All right. So let's go to the Jasmine brand, honey. We know we always like to do the ladies first, honey. Come on, Oprah. Shout out to Oprah Winfrey. Oprah purchases 870 acres of Maui land for nearly $6.6 million. I wonder what she's about to do over there. Oprah has lived in Maui part-time for almost 15 years. According to the sales document acquired by KIT4, Oprah paid $6.6 million for 870 acres of agriculturally designated land from Hawaii-based seller Ulupalakua Ranch. Have you considered island living? I wonder what she's about to do over there. Ain't no telling with Oprah, child. All right, let's see. I can't. Oh, girl, Ellen Pompeo's exit from Grey's Anatomy is being reported. Ellen Pompeo's exit from Grey's Anatomy is reportedly being celebrated by castmates. No one will miss her. Damn. Damn. Rumor has it that TV star Ellen Pompeo isn't the greatest co-worker. According to the report from Radar Online, several individuals working on the longtime TV drama Grey's Anatomy were delighted when the 53-year-old actress decided it is time to retire from the show. As previously reported back in August of last year, news broke that Ellen would be taking a step back from the series after 14 seasons. Recently, fans everywhere were disappointed when her character seemingly made her grand exit from the show. Portraying the series star's Meredith Grey, Ellen Pompeo achieved significant notoriety during her time on this project, winning both a Golden Globe and a SAG Award. However, insiders claim despite her talent, the TV star is not well liked among her supporting cast and crew members. Reportedly, one source said she has a colossal ego and was constantly throwing her weight around when it came to other people's performances and storylines. Some people called her a tyrant, and they're glad they won't be seeing her around anymore. Damn. Adding, she became overbearing. That rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, from the production assistants all the way up to her co-stars. Truthfully, no one will miss her. Damn. Reportedly, she was raking in around $550,000 an episode, making her as TV's highest paid actress of the moment. Still, the mother of three says the on-screen gig became outdated, adding that she's looking for more of a challenge these days, right? I mean, it's like, how many, I don't watch Grey's Anatomy. I used to, like way back in the day when Susan O, my bad. When Susie O left, I stopped watching the show. I was just like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I don't know how people could keep watching it. I don't know. Sandra O. Is that her name? Sandra O. Yeah, Sandra O. I said Susan O. I think I went to school with a Susan O. My bad. I said Margaret Cho, child. That's a mess. That is a damn mess. Over. Okay, I'm back. I had to stop the video and come back, honey, because there was a lot of stuff going on in the background. So, what was I saying? Okay, we was talking about Grey's Anatomy, and I was saying that I haven't watched it since Sandra O left the show. So that was the last time that I watched it. Isn't Shonda Rhimes, does Shonda Rhimes still produce the show? Because I felt like, did she like give the show away or something like that? All these people have left. I don't understand how it's been going for so long. I think, how many seasons is it on? How many seasons has Grey's Anatomy been on? How many seasons has Grey's Anatomy been on? 19 years, 19 seasons. Yeah. I haven't watched it in a long time. Do y'all still watch Grey's Anatomy? I can't imagine. You have to be for 19 years, a hospital show. You just have to be real creative with the storylines, I guess. And wasn't what's her name? The Latina girl. She was on the Sex and the City series. I can't even remember what that was called. With yeah, she was on the Sex and the series. What was her name? Is her name Kelly? I can't remember her name. Let me see. Sara Ramirez. Remember, she was on Grey's Anatomy, and she was on whatchamacallit with and just like that. Now okay, so Sara Ramirez, oh yeah. Okay, they identify as non-binary, but they do use she and they pronouns. Okay, shout out to her. That's why I was like, okay, because I didn't know whether her character in the Sex and the City installment, I didn't know if that was her character, or did she really identify as non-binary? So apparently she does. Child. I did not know that. All right, so let's go back to the blog. So shout out to Ellen Pompeo. Your coworkers are happy that you are leaving. They said people are ecstatic. Okay, so listen to this. This was kind of interesting, I thought. McDonald's franchises say Cardi B and Offset broke the Golden Arch Code. No, they didn't break a code. Y'all hired them. You didn't know who they were before you hired them? Girl, that's your bad. Cardi B and her husband Offset's Valentine's Day partnership with McDonald's has taken a turn after several franchisees have criticized the pair and accused them of breaking the brand's Golden Arches Code due to the rap couple's lyrics and lifestyle. According to the Wall Street Journal, many store owners have voiced their concerns with the company's alignment with Cardi B and Offset. Some locations have even removed the advertisement posters associated with the promotion and encouraged other franchises to do the same, stating that the couple's image does not mirror McDonald's family friend values. The brand's Golden Arches Code marketing states that promotions and branding shouldn't include musical partnerships with associated with content that includes offensive language in lyrics. Somebody said they have other pressing issues. Exhibit A, the ice cream machines. Nobody said anything with Meg, Sweetie, or Travis Scott meals. Making sure my order is correct should be the only code they're worried about. Did you not hear their music before you cut the check? The fuck y'all listening to the whole time? Girls, the comments for me. I don't trust any franchise whose ice cream machine is always down. Seemed like a perfect partnership to me. Now, they knew she was talking about WAP before they Happy Meal came out. They need to stop the madness. Unless Cardi B gets a percentage of sales, I doubt she cares. Check already cleared. Everybody, where are the morals when the ice cream machines are down? Where are these franchises and who are the people, who are the franchisees saying that, you know, they don't like it. They don't like it. So Cardi B, what do y'all think of that? It's probably specific, like a specific franchise owner and some other people who just don't like their lyrics. And I feel like they have a right to. And since it's a franchise, if you don't want to promote the meal, don't promote the meal. It's your franchise. Can't you? Do you have to do every single thing they tell you to do? They took the posters down. Nobody's gonna say anything. And I mean, I feel like they have a right to. If you say you don't, but if you think about McDonald's and all the relationships they had with celebrities, entertainers, or whatever, so many people they've partnered with have had odd lyrics, like Travis Scott, like Megan Thee Stallion. Like, I think, did Megan Thee Stallion have a meal? I think she had did she have a sauce at Popeyes? I think hottie sauce or something like that. I think that was Megan Thee Stallion had a sauce at Popeyes. I don't remember her having something at McDonald's. I don't. But so many people have had situations or have had lyrics that were questionable or offensive or whatever and have partnered with McDonald's. So I don't know. I don't know how to take that. It's like, whatever. Jussie Smollett appeals 150-day jail sentence in hate crimes hoax conviction. It looks like Jussie Smollett's team is putting up a fight. His legal team is putting up a fight. On March 1st, attorneys for Jussie Smollett, you know, I call them the Smollets, honey. Smollett. That don't even sound right. It's Smollett. I'm pretty sure it is. The Smollets. That's what I call him. Sorry, Jussie Smollett. And it Jussie Smollett just seems like so like an abrupt stop. I feel like Smollett, like you can keep going. I don't know. For me, that's how I feel. Anyways, on Wednesdays, attorneys for Jussie Smollett filed an appeal for his conviction in hopes of keeping him out of jail. The actor was released a year ago pending his appeal after serving 6 days of a 150-day sentence. In December of 2021, the Empire star was convicted after lying to authorities about allegedly being attacked for being black and gay by white Donald Trump supporters. He claimed the alleged attackers hurled racist and homophobic words at him, poured a liquid thought to be bleach on him, and put a noose around his neck. However, in March 2022, Jussie Smollett, 40, was found guilty of making false police reports and felony disorderly conduct. The actor was sentenced to 150 days in prison and placed on 30 months of probation. But goddamn, the man who was throwing his girlfriend or wife against the damn TV, he gets 6 months. And I wonder what, girl, let me shut up. However, he was released on bond while his case is on appeal. In the appellate brief, Smollett's attorneys argued that the trial judge, James Lynn, made several irreversible errors, that the 150-day sentence is excessive, and that the entire prosecution should have been dismissed. It is excessive, and the 30 months of probation. But anyway, according to the appeal brief, Jussie's due process rights were violated when the trial court made uninvited commentary that was dismissive of lines of defense, questioning that had sought to establish homophobia, a central theory of defense case, made commentary defending a detective's investigative decision during cross-examination, accused one of the defense counsels without bias of editorializing during cross-examination, and made commentary that sought out to hurry along parts of the defense cross-examination. Girl, he's going out without a fight. I really want to know why he did that. I really want to understand why he decided to. I just want to understand, like, why. I just want to understand why. Because why? It was just weird. You know, at first you want to believe people, right? But then when stuff starts coming out, then, you know, with new information, your opinion about it changes, right? That's only like I feel like the most intelligent thing to do is, once you have new information, then you can turn around and possibly change your opinion. And that's what happened with the Jussie Smollett situation. Child, I was like, wait a minute. I want to know why he did that. I really, truly do want to understand. A lot of people, like, it's like a narcissist. You know, the attention needs to be on me. I need to make something about me. I'm getting ready to get kicked off of Empire. It was like a bunch of different theories as to why he did what he did. But I would like to hear from Jussie Smollett and ask him, why did you do this? What were you trying to accomplish by doing this? Who knows? The world may never know. I'll watch this later. It says Will Smith gives emotional speech while accepting first in-person award since the infamous Oscar slap. All right, let's see. The world's favorite son, former Sweetie Pie star Tim Norman, sentenced to life in prison for murder for hire plot against nephew. Former Sweetie Pie star Tim Norman was sentenced to life in a federal prison. The reality star was convicted for his role in the murder for hire against his nephew, Andre Montgomery Jr., 21. Norman and his family were well known for their appearance on reality television shows Welcome to Sweetie Pies on the Oprah Winfrey Network. Norman was accused of being the mastermind of his nephew's killing in 2006 and 2010. Travell Anthony Hill, 31, was sentenced to 32 years in a prison in October 2022 after pleading guilty to his role as the gunman. Norman turned to social media last week professing his innocence with the hashtag innocent. Our thoughts and prayers are with the Montgomery family as they continue to heal. Yeah, so life is, I was, shout out to Chronicle Speaks, because she was down in St. Louis and went to cover it and everything like that. And she was explaining that it's 32 or 36 years is considered life. So what did this other guy get? 32? So yeah, 32 years is life, a life, quote unquote, life sentence in St. Louis. So he'll get out when he's 80 something years old, apparently. That's good that the family got justice. How dare he? You know what I'm saying? And you know what's really, 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 really sad, and is that how Miss Robbie was like, I don't know. It was weird how she was. I don't think that I would be able to be like, oh, my son, my son, my son, you know, after he's killed my grandson. Like, girl, what? Like that, like I don't, girl, I don't get it. I don't get it. I would have, he would have been disowned. He would have been left, literally, you would have been disowned to never to be heard from again. You put out a life insurance policy on my grandson, then you hire somebody to delete him? I don't care where you came from. I don't care which vessel you came from. You will it will no there will be no support. It will be like you were an orphan, like literally. I don't, that's when people, oh, with sons and their mothers and stuff like that. It's weird because Miss Robbie was like literally trying to write, and I think his aunt wrote like character, statements about him. What can you actually say about his character? Yes, he can do stuff for the community, but he also did this, and this is a crime. So he's going to have to be held accountable for this. Off you go, girl. Bye, Tim Norman. Oh, a son would never do that. When you guys be hearing these stories, oh, I had a son. Why would a son do that to his mother? I always say, think about Tim Norman. Because, I'm sorry. But you pay somebody to, no. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Let's see what else is happening. Twitter reacts to Chaka Khan saying her dear friend Mary J. Blige effed up the song Sweet Thing. But it was so funny. I love Chaka Khan. One time, the only time I have ever fangirled on Twitter is when I think she liked one of my tweets. No, she retweeted one of my tweets, honey. And I went crazy. I was like, oh my God, Chaka Khan. Baby, I love me some Chaka Khan, honey. But the one thing I love about Chaka Khan is she's just unfiltered and she just says whatever. She's 69 years old. Let's see. When's her birthday? March 23rd. Aries. That's fire. Ooh, honey. She's an Aries. Chaka Khan, we love Chaka Khan. We love her mouth. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to play what she was saying, but she was like, I told her she fucked up. She said, I asked her, when did you sing this?
Her vocals were flat. And I told her, I asked her, I said, what time of day was it? A night? What were you doing when you decided to cover Sweet Thing? Where were you at when you covered it? Oh, girl, I've been up all late and I was at 8 o'clock in the morning, girl. She said, girl, you don't sing nothing at 8 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. Especially if you have to get up to sing it. If you'd have been up all night smoking crack or something, I don't know, might have been a whole different thing. But you don't get up at 8 o'clock in the morning to sing, girl. But she and I have that kind of relationship. We can talk.
You don't get up in the morning and sing nothing, girl. That was the best part. Wait.
During a time in the 1990s, when you would introduce the Rufus song Sweet Thing, which was your ballad.
I wrote it.
You would call it the song Mary J. Blige fucked up. Is that true?
Well, I didn't say that out in public. I might have said it to her.
Okay, but so you did believe she fucked it up.
But I told Mary J. Blige she fucked it up.
How'd she fuck it up?
Number one, her vocals were flat. And I told her, I asked her, I said, what time of day was it? A night? What were you doing when you decided to cover Sweet Thing? Where were you at when you covered it? Oh, girl, I've been up all late and I was at 8 o'clock in the morning, girl. She said, girl, you don't sing nothing at 8 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. Especially if you have to get up to sing it. If you'd have been up all night smoking crack or something, I don't know, might have been a whole different thing. But you don't get up at 8 o'clock in the morning to sing, girl.
Girl, oh my God, that's been so funny to me. You don't get up at 8 o'clock in the morning and sing, girl. Baby, I can listen to that over and over and over again. I really can. So shout out to Chaka Khan for being unfiltered and saying she's always been like that. You go watch anything. There's some good video essays on Chaka Khan on YouTube. Go watch her. She's always been outspoken. Always been outspoken. Just always been. She's always been like that. So it is what it is, child. You know, she was talking about Mariah Carey too, called her payola. And you know, the people will get disrespectful, honey. They, as soon as you say something about their beloved, honey, they will get and they will be disrespectful. How old is Chaka Khan? What do we say? 69? How old is she? Yeah, I think that's 69. Hold on. Yeah, she's 69. March 23rd, 1953. Yvette Marie Stevens. You know, she was a Black Panther too. Did you know that? Yeah, go watch a video essay. Go on YouTube and watch a video essay on Chaka Khan. She's dope. Very talented. Very talented. Fucking rock star. Love, 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 love. Yeah, I'm always here for Chaka Khan and her just like straight shooter. No chaser. None at all. Okay, let's go to the next story. Can we hear this one more time?
At a time in the 1990s when you would introduce the Rufus song "Sweet Thing."
I need to record this.
Which is
Okay.
your ballad. I wrote it. You would call it the song Mary J. Blige fucked up. Is that true?
Well, I didn't say that out in public. I might have said it to her.
Okay, but so you did believe.
But I told Mary J. Blige she fucked it up.
How'd she fuck it up?
Number one, her vocals were flat. And I told her, I asked her, I said, what time of day was it? A night? What were you doing when you decided to cover Sweet Thing? Where were you at when you covered it? Oh, girl, I've been up all late and I was at 8 o'clock in the morning, girl. I said, girl, you don't sing nothing at 8 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. Especially if you have to get up to sing it. If you'd have been up all night, smoking crack or something, I don't know, might have been a whole different thing. But you don't get up at 8 o'clock in the morning to sing, girl. But she and I have that kind of relationship. We can talk.
You don't get up at 8 o'clock in the morning to sing, girl. That's so funny to me, the way she says it. I like Chaka Khan. I like Chaka Khan. All right, let's see what else. Let's go to the. I don't know. I don't want to go to any. I don't want to go to any other blogs, child, because these stories be so like, ugh. Wait, what? It says Chris Rock says he watched Will Smith's movie just to watch him get whipped. Girl. We've been trying to tell y'all Chris Rock is a super cool. We've been trying to tell y'all that, but y'all don't. Let's read what he says. I guess this is a joke. Neighbors, if you're like me, then you're tired of talking about Chris Rock and Will Smith. But unfortunately, the conversation isn't ending anytime soon because Chris Rock is finally ready to speak on it during his upcoming Netflix live comedy show. Leading up to the show, Chris reportedly testing some jokes, and he isn't holding back about how he feels about Will. The other day, I watched Emancipation just so I could watch him get whipped. He reportedly joked. The thing people want to know, did it hurt? Yeah, we talked about that. Multiple news outlets were able to obtain some of the test jokes Chris is exploring before his live Netflix comedy special. During the set in the comedy club in Manhattan, he let a few jokes off about the infamous slap in this upcoming 1-year anniversary. Chris jokes that he watched Will Smith's Emancipation just to see the actor tortured. He also joked about how he heard one of Will Smith's songs ringing in his ear after the incident. Girl. He's a mess. Let's see. Let's read some of the comments. I never cared for him and his comedy. Maybe it's just me. Shout out to Faith, Love, Life, and Style. Somebody said, for fuck's sake. Forever, Deanna. What's up? At this point, Chris is seeking attention. He has profited greatly from the incident with Will. That Will apologized for multiple times. Bruh, he's the only one dragging this out. Will's too busy racking up awards. He's just so corny to me. When I say he always gave me sellout vibes, he did. As far as how, as a black man, you happy to see that for another? I swear people don't need to get big. Or you could have just swung back, but okay. Somebody said that. You are slowly learning why everyone hates Chris. Let it go, my guy. Oh my God. He's acting like a power bottom now. Girl, what? He's doing too much. Like, is that the only thing you could talk about? Listen, like I said the other day, Chris Rock, if he wants to talk about him, that is something that happened to him. If he wants to talk about it forever on every comedy show, let him talk about it. We can get tired of it, but that's his story to tell. It's an experience he had. I'm sure it's very embarrassing. Oh my God, can you imagine? I cannot. I cannot imagine. He can talk about it. And I guess we can say we're tired of hearing you talk about it, but he can talk about it forever if he wants to. Little Mo said, when does Bad Boys 4 come out? Right. Oh, let me turn off of this. Nicki Minaj released her new Red Ruby, the Sleaze single. I have to listen to it later. I'm not sure what that's about. Romeo says after becoming a parent, he's going through obstacles that he has a whole new respect for his mama and all the moms in the world. He says, transparency moment. Through thick and thin, I've always loved my family, but after becoming a parent and going through other obstacles, I simply have a whole different love for I have a whole different love and respect for my mama and all moms out there who not only sacrifice their dreams for their kids, but the fearlessness to be willing to give birth and jeopardize your life for another. I know for a fact 99% of men will never make that sacrifice like that, including myself. My mama did that 7 times. You deserve so much more. No true, in parentheses, God-fearing man should ever put down the mother of his kids in front of their children or publicly, or even make the child pick sides if it isn't a life-threatening reason. And that should be law. Nobody is perfect, but being a present mom is one hell of a job that never ends. You've been ridiculed and a scapegoat for too long. You can speak your truth too. Mama, I got you. I see you. That's good. Sometimes it takes that. It's really sad that a lot of people don't see the humanity in women until they have like a child that's a girl, or have to go through something that they then like be like, "Oh, I get it now." It is unfortunate, but it happens, and I'm glad he's able to see like y'all literally sacrifice your lives, and that's the reason why I say give your child your last name, because you do something life threatening, right? And you can die from giving birth, literally, and women are still dying, especially Black women, and that's a whole nother video for another day. But show respect, period, because it is not a easy task. You are responsible for making sure someone has the things that they need to, develop and come up and be a well-rounded, kind, compassionate person. You do what you can do, I guess. Um, and women make sacrifices for that. Like after they have children, they put their careers on back burners, they stop school, whatever. But there are so many women who just do not stop. And I love to see a woman who can do mom and not feel like she has to sacrifice herself. I think a lot of women are unlearning being the martyr, for people, and doing that thing where I'm just sacrificing my happiness, my time. I'm sacrificing my self-care. I'm sacrificing myself. I think a lot of women are kind of coming out of sacrificing themselves for their kids and being able to be whole people and be mothers at the same time, and not sacrifice themselves, because society makes it seem like it's a badge of honor, right? For a mother to be, overworked, not for lazy moms, that kind of mentality, right? Some women do take pride in me. Oh my God, I'm so busy. I'm running around here. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. They're fulfilled by that, but also overworking themselves. And they look at it and compare themselves to other women. Like, I'm doing all this. I'm sacrificing myself. And so, that's a society thing. And I think I'm really glad that a lot of women are, unlearning that part. But shout out to Romeo for giving his mama props, saying you did it 7 times. And I know 99% of men wouldn't make that sacrifice. And I don't think he's far off. I don't think his percentage is far off. I don't. So good for him. Let's read some of the comments. I truly understand where he's coming from. But for me personally, I don't think it should take for you to be a parent to realize the sacrifices and many more things a mother or father has done for you to say, I get it. See, I agree, right? You can always tell when someone is doing their inner work. Speak your truth and start your healing. For all the times that his parents have probably said, one day you'll understand, this just so happens to be that day that he truly understood. The older I get, the more admiration and respect I gain for my mom. Like when you are younger, you don't understand the sacrifices moms make for children. I feel like it's great to appreciate your mom, but but this don't feel like that. This feels like, let me big you up to take shots at my dad, which makes it feel less genuine. But what do I know? Okay. Child Master P's wife, DMX wife, LL's wife, or Gotti's wife went through the same shit with them men. I know it's more women, but those ones stick out to me. Glad Romeo appreciates his mom more. I'm glad he finally figured it out, because he stood around for the longest and watched his daddy try to play his mother. That woman is stronger, and she should have to be. God bless her. All right. Okay, let's see what's on people. Oh, that's another thing that I watched last night. The Murdaugh. Is it Murdaugh or Murdaugh? I feel like it's Murdaugh, but I feel like people were saying Murdoch, but there's no K in it. But disgraced South Carolina attorney Alex Murdaugh was sentenced to 2 life sentences in prison after being found guilty for fatally shooting his wife and son on June 7, 2021. Prior to the sentencing, Murdaugh addressed the Judge Clifton Newman, saying, "I'm innocent. I would never hurt my wife, Maggie. I would never hurt my son, Paul." Paul. The judge was like, no. They tried to declare a mistrial as soon as they gave the verdict. But I watched the story. So I watched it last night. I kept seeing Alex Murdaugh on like YouTube, the lawyers who, cover stuff that's going on that I follow. So Alex Murdaugh, and I kept seeing it. And then on Netflix, there is a documentary called The Murdaugh Murders or something like that. But it shows a picture of this girl and this boy. And I was like, that doesn't match, because I keep seeing this older man. Why am I seeing this boy and this girl in this picture? And then when I first started watching, the first episode was all about the girl, Molly, was that her name? Beach. Her last name was Beach. And she was killed in a boating accident by this man's son, right? And then I was like, okay, so how does this go together, right? So watching the documentary is very interesting about that family and the power that they have in that little town, and how they do all kind of stuff and people wind up missing and dead and everything like that. I was like, ooh, girl, what is going on in South Carolina? And his family has been in this. They've been in law since 1910 or something like that. The grandfather, great grandfather opened up the law firm. They give the story, the backstory or whatever, and he was the lawyer, and he started misappropriating funds, and then took out an insurance policy on his property, and then his housekeeper fell. Like, I don't know what, like, couldn't imagine. I guess I have to listen to the testimony, because I couldn't imagine someone wanting to off that many people for just painkillers, like needing that much money to buy painkillers that you you're collecting insurance policy claims on your housekeeper who was pushed down the stairs or tripped over some dogs. I was just like, what? But then I figured like, when you see how the story correlates, at first I thought it was 2 different things. When I was looking at it on Netflix, I was like, it's two different things. What are they talking about? Why is this boy and this girl in this picture? Child, I was so confused. And I was like, let me watch it because, and then when they kept calling him Alex, but his name is Rob, I think his name is Robert or something. Alex is his middle name. Alexander is his middle name, but he goes by his middle name. And I was like, this is the wrong story. This couldn't be the right story. And then I finally, was watching. I was like, oh, I see. This boy in this picture on the thumbnail is the son of the man who is on trial. And then I realized, I was like, oh my God, he killed his son. And I'm trying to figure out, why did he kill his son? Did they say that what was the motive? I can't imagine. Okay, y'all tell me if y'all have been keeping up with that Alex Murdaugh trial. What was the motive? Did they say what the motive was? He killed his wife, and was the wife trying to leave? I don't know what was going on, child, but there's another documentary on Hulu. I want to see what perspective that takes. But baby, that family they said on both sides of the law. They practiced law on both sides of the law. So many people had to recuse themselves from being on this trial because they are connected to this family so deeply. And then the kids that were retelling the story that were actually on the boat. Oh my God, it's a mess. It was a mess. But y'all tell me what they said was the motive behind him killing his son and his wife. All right, so let's see. Oh, look at John Legend and Chrissy Teigen and their family. Her little baby. They got a little baby. Okay, let's see. What else is going on? This is People. Yeah, so that's what Alex Murdaugh. They have like so many posts here of Alex Murdaugh. Okay, let's see. The neighborhood. Hollywood Unlocked is another one, right? I think we should go now. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, and we're gonna come. We're gonna come back. Why would she do that? Okay, we're gonna come back. Take care of each other and protect your energy. Peace.